Hello everybody, my name is Sophia Hessami, and I will be speaking with you all today about something that I've been working on rebuilding over the past year. Curiosity, USU's very own undergraduate research journal. I am a third-year undergraduate student here at USU, studying biological engineering on the Logan campus, and I am the editor-in-chief of Curiosity, an interdisciplinary working series journal for undergraduates. Before I get into the nitty-gritty of the journal itself, I want to touch on how this journal will benefit you as faculty members. Because you may be asking yourself, why should I care? Well, here's why. As a faculty member, you have the opportunity to mentor students through the publication process. Mentoring undergraduate students is recognized as valuable evidence of efficacy or excellence during promotion and tenure reviews. It showcases your commitment to fostering student research and development. And for faculty members teaching research, scholarship, and creative inquiry intensive courses, guiding students toward a published paper is an exceptional achievement. Through your close involvement and expertise with student work, you are well positioned to identify projects with the potential to be transformed into final, well-polished publications. The impact of mentoring undergraduate students is unmatched for both faculty and students alike. Those who participate in research mentorship programs often experience improved retention rates, higher grades, and increased graduation rates. Your students will have the guidance and support needed to overcome challenges and excel academically, leading to a richer educational experience and the privilege of getting a sneak peek into the world of academia. These positive outcomes are particularly prevalent for at-risk populations, including first-generation, non-traditional, and low-income students. And I can safely say, from a student's perspective, we tend to know which professors are known for being excellent mentors. This ultimately makes you more approachable and will draw more students to your department and under your wing. Now that we have talked a bit about the benefits for faculty, I would like to talk a bit about the journal itself. As I mentioned previously, Curiosity is an interdisciplinary working series journal specifically for undergraduate students. A working series journal can be really beneficial for undergrads. Many students spend a couple of years on a project, but often it comes time for them to graduate and move on before their project is fully complete. This can leave students feeling discouraged about all the hard work they put into their projects. Now, in a working series journal, students will be able to showcase their work even if it is still in the pre-publication stage. In addition to publishing their papers, students also have the opportunity to serve on the editorial board. Getting a backstage view of the publication process allows students to better understand the inner workings of a journal. And this can be just as valuable for students as going through the process of publishing a paper. Our editorial board is made up of faculty members, graduate students, and undergraduate students, all of whom encapsulate a diverse set of disciplines. The submission process is fairly straightforward, especially for you, faculty. You're responsible for two things. One, inform your students that Curiosity exists and that we are accepting submissions now. And two, if one of your students that you are mentoring is interested in submitting their work, they will need a letter of support from you. This letter will outline the qualifications of the author, how the project fits within the definition of undergraduate research or creative opportunity, and finally, will provide a statement of support for their proposal. Now, as a student, the submission process is a bit more involved, but I'll try to keep it brief for this presentation. After students get their letter of support from their faculty mentor and all other submission materials gathered, they will need to identify two faculty members familiar with the subject that is outlined in their project to review it for them. Once their paper is submitted, it will be passed on to the two identified faculty members for review. Now remember, this does not include the student's mentor. These are two faculty members separate from the mentor. This particular step is important to note because you may be a faculty member that is asked to review a student's project. The reason for this is Curiosity is an interdisciplinary journal. Our editorial board is just not equipped to review every single project that comes through. so asking two faculty members that are more familiar with the subject area to review will result in more meaningful edits and comments for the students to work through. Once the reviewers finish up, then their comments, suggestions, and reviews will be sent back to the student and will need to be implemented prior to publication. Once these edits are finished, the editorial board will look over each project one last time to ensure it is fit for publication, and then your student will be a published author. Before I wrap up this presentation, I would like to touch on the benefits for students, because as an undergrad myself, I truly believe that this is an incredible opportunity. Attending an institution that emphasizes undergraduate research so heavily is truly a privilege, but I think one shortcoming that I have personally experienced is we do not get a lot of exposure to what the world of academia is truly like if we decide to pursue it after graduation. Sure, we write papers in class, conduct small-scale research projects, and if we're lucky, form relationships with mentors who push us to lead our own independent research. But it is rare that we understand the process of publishing that work. Curiosity gives students the opportunity to learn more about that process, and undergraduates will ultimately gain a valuable understanding of the review process in addition to what it's like to receive and implement edits. And most importantly, this journal will give students and faculty alike an opportunity to look back on previous students' projects and appreciate their hard work, dedication, and passion as young researchers. I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. If you have any questions or would like more information, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at sophia.hessami@usu.edu. Or if you'd like to read more about the journal, you can follow the link in the slides, or just type in Curiosity USU and it should take you right to the page. I would like to give a special thank you to Erica Finch, Athena DuPont, Alexis Sand, and the Office of Research for their support through this process. And thank you once again for taking the time to listen to this presentation.